What is going on, YouTube?
Greetings, darlings.
I'm Travis from It's a Work.
And I'm John.
And we're actually going to rock through with the Smackdown recap for tonight. We did Raws yesterday, so that means it's Tuesday, and now it's time for Smackdown. So we're going to roll through Smackdown Live and see what we thought. Alright, so we're going to try and get through this a little quicker than an hour, because yesterday's ran a little long, today's ran a little long, whatever. The Raw one, the Raw version of this Let's Talk Wrestling thing ran a little long. So we're going to try and shorten it up. So, Smackdown started off with Paige in the back, watching recaps from Greatest Royal Rumble. Right. And, sorry. My cat is trying to get in our way.
So she's watching a recap from the Greatest Royal Rumble. Oh, here's his cat.
This is my cat. Enjoy.
So before we were so rudely interrupted, Paige is watching recaps from the Greatest Royal Rumble and looking at the controversy of the match that took place between AJ and Shinsuke Nakamura. With the low blow and then the match ending in a draw due to a double countout. She says at Backlash, the match between the two of them for the WWE Championship will now be a no disqualification match, so we avoid a no contest.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The segment was weird. It started out weird because it came in from like the TV into Paige. I don't know. It was weird. Whatever, it's fine. I think that Shinsuke and AJ having a no DQ match is going to be cool because their match at the Greatest Royal Rumble was better than their match at WrestleMania.
So hopefully the match at Backlash will be better than both of them.
Right, especially now that it's no DQ, which is good. I think that's good for them. Good story arc.
Yeah. All right, let's keep moving. Next up was Miz TV. The Miz was in the ring. The Miz is awesome.
He is. He pretty much said about, well, what did he do? He said something about Seth doing their match at Backlash.
Yeah.
He said Daniel Bryan is banned now.
Officially banned
from Miz
TV.
Until further notice.
Because he no-showed last week, which we all know was definitely Daniel Bryan's fault. He was being a pussy in the back, laying on the...
That's not fair.
Why not?
Because we saw that it was Big Cass.
We didn't see that.
I guess you're right.
Assuming that it was Big Cass.
Well, didn't he... Well, Brian said it was Big Cass.
That doesn't mean anything. It could have been any guy who's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that.
Well, I guess so.
Remember, when you're being bullied, you can make yourself grow. So if you want to take out Daniel Bryan in the back because he's bullying you, I suppose it could have been anybody.
Yeah, but Daniel Bryan doesn't strike me as a bully. Anyway, we're on last week's episode of Smackdown.
Yeah.
Stay on this week.
All right, so that's why he was banned from Miz TV until further notice. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. It was whatever. He ended up having Jeff Hardy as his guest on this week's Miz TV. And Jeff always makes me laugh. Like, just because I don't know what he's going to say, and half the stuff that he says doesn't necessarily make any sense. Like, it does, but it just sounds weird coming from Jeff.
Well, because Jeff Hardy just comes across like, yeah, man, that's cool. Whatever.
Yeah. He's just
if we have a match,
Southern and
if we have a match at Backlash, that's cool with me, man. Whatever you want to do, that's cool. Because I'm Jeff Hardy and stuff.
That's pretty good, Jeff. It's pretty spot on. Yeah, that's spot on with how he is. Which. That's how it was. So what did he do? He had Randy Orton come out.
Randy Orton came out.
Right. Miz was going to introduce Orton. Orton cut Miz off like he had cut Jeff off, and Jeff had cut Orton off previously.
Right.
Right, yeah. So that made Miz mad.
Yeah, so Miz tried to stir up trouble between
Jeff and Orton.
Tried to say that, Jeff was trying to upstage you, Randy. Aren't you gonna do something about it? I thought you were the Viper. When are you gonna strike?
Yeah, no. Orton and Jeff handled that whole situation like a couple of stoners. Like, They were just super cool. Orton even said, me and Jeff, as far as I'm concerned, we're cool.
And Jeff was like, yeah, cool, man.
Yeah, we're cool. We're
cool, man. Let's go.
We're cool.
You want to go out to the Let's go out to the Waffle House after this, man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Pretty much how it was. It was
Fuck CM Punk, man.
I don't know why, but something was just weird about it. Like the whole segment didn't really make any sense. And then Shelton Benjamin came out and was like, if anybody deserves a championship opportunity, it's me, and did some real heel shit. So he went to get in the ring, and Orton attacked him.
Yep.
Well, did Orton attack him, or did he?
Yeah, Orton gave him the kick and went for the DDT.
Oh, yeah.
Shit
Orton
broke down, and it pretty much just...
Yeah, Miz stopped the DDT, so
yeah.
Benjamin's out on the outside now again. It was like he was never there.
Right.
Then...
Faces were standing tall, we went to commercial, and we come back from commercial, and it's a tag team match, player.
It is.
Holla, 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 holla.
A typical SmackDown. And now
holla,
they've
holla.
got this stacked tag team division on SmackDown, and they decide to make random tag team matches with guys who are not in tag teams to further singles feuds. Instead of you doing the holla, holla, holla. It was not. I don't know why they're doing it this. Like, I get that it helps further a story and it gets those matches going without having them one-on-one and giving the pay-per-views away and stuff, but it's silly. There's too many of them and it's happening too much. It's like Teddy Long never left.
You know my feelings on tag team matches. I'm tired of meaningless tag team matches from week to week
with people who are not real tag teams.
Right, exactly. Don't get me wrong, tag team wrestling is great when it's actual tag teams competing in them, and when they're furthering a storyline, it's for a reason. It makes sense. But if it's just thrown together people because they're involved in various feuds, so we're just gonna throw everybody in to give everybody TV time, which I get, because I mean SmackDown is only 2 hours. Take into consideration commercials, you've got maybe an hour and 40 minutes.
Right, but now because of this tag team match and the main event, which was also a tag team match, which we'll get to later, the tag team champions weren't even on the show.
Yeah, you missed out on Bludgeon Brothers, you missed out on the Usos, and you also didn't see Naomi. Not that I want to see Naomi in that role, but
still,
she deserves TV time.
Yeah, but it's everybody else too. Because we got the New Day sort of, we got the Bar sort of, but like I don't know. There's just a lot. We didn't even get to see Sanity's still not there.
Yeah, and they did. I don't, unless I missed something. I didn't see a vignette for them or anything discussing them. So I don't know if they're rethinking their strategy with them. Maybe they're going to bring Nikki Cross up with them as well.
I don't think they will, because they still have the Mae Young Classic.
Or maybe there was just too much going on SmackDown tonight and they just didn't have anything. So anyway, that match ended. Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton picked up the victory. Jeff pinned Shelton.
After a swanton that he didn't kill someone with.
Yeah, that was good. And then immediately after the match,
Jeff was celebrating after the victory, and this was cool because I liked the camera angle, because the camera was focused in on Jeff, and boom, Randy Orton RKO Jeff out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Wah 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 out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So it was cool. I thought that was good. The only thing it was good. It was done well. The camera angles and stuff were done well. The idea was there, but they literally just did it last night on Raw.
The exact thing.
Well, I mean, it wasn't an RKO, but the same concept.
Yeah. I mean,
with Finn and Seth, where they were doing their thing, and then Balor attacked Seth.
It's over a mid-card title too, so it was like literally mirrored storylines from
whoever was writing for
Raw
SmackDown tonight. Watched Raw and was like, that's a good idea. We'll throw that in here. So they did.
Could you repeat that like Barack Obama?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't do a very good Barack.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
Great.
Tried the other night. You told me it was terrible.
I didn't.
You did?
I don't recall.
I do.
After that,
where the hell are we?
Renee Young was in the back with the IIconics.
Oh yes, the IIconics. The IIconics are great. I love the IIconics.
I love them as well.
Yeah,
I thought
they did the normal, this is Peyton Royce would do her Renee Young impression or whatever.
It was like there were two Renee Youngs in the back there.
Yeah, Billy Kay was like, oh, it's Renee and Renee.
Yeah.
I can't tell who's who.
And then Peyton Royce tells Renee to get out of there.
Wait, hold on. First, Renee tells them that wasn't even a Canadian accent. It was a Minnesota accent. Right. There's a big difference. So,
Sarah Palin, don't ya know? They tell Renee Young to literally. They told her to go chase a moose.
yeah, they told her to go chase a moose, because that's what Canadians do. They chase moose. Moose.
Mooses.
They chase meese.
Mice.
That's a totally different animal.
Moose.
Meese. Moose.
What's the... Guys, I want you to do us a favor. Look up the plural of moose and comment below. Let us know. After that, they introduced Carmella.
Carmella and the IIconics were really jerking each other off. It was pretty good. Like they were putting each other over. They were really
okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I missed that segment.
Yeah, no, same thing, same concept. It's just
I was gonna put this on pause.
It's a bit of a more vulgar term for putting each other over, but they were jerking each other off.
Carmella said she'll beat Charlotte again on Sunday at Backlash because Mella is money.
I like how Carmella did the moonwalk out, and the IIconics kind of were like, "Oh, that's great,"
again.
and then she came back. She's like, "Oh, there she goes. She's coming back." And they cut off. I thought it was just, it's good heel work. They're funny. They're obnoxious, which is what makes them good. That's what I think makes them good. So I like that. That was good stuff. Segment gets to work.
This isn't that show.
It's whatever show I say it is.
Oh, hey guys, check out this beautiful title belt that we will be making predictions on for Sunday for Backlash, and whoever gets the most predictions correct will be crowned the first ever It's a Work champion.
This is true. However, the loser will be punished with chops from a professional wrestler. So, one of us is getting this title, while the other one is getting their chest torn to bits.
You're gonna look like Daniel Bryan did after the Greatest Royal Rumble.
You're gonna look like Daniel Bryan did after the Greatest Royal Rumble.
I'm not gonna look like Daniel Bryan because I'm gonna decide to grow big.
Oh, like Big Cass, because you can do that. You can grow.
I'm gonna grow 7 foot tall.
I forgot that when you're being bullied.
Apparently, you can teach that.
Yeah, yeah. That fucking guy was wrong this whole time.
So,
yeah.
Speaking of Big Cass,
yes,
he came out next.
Did he?
Did he?
Joy. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, and it was a decent promo, decent heel work about I don't know. He's from New York, and he kind of just made all New Yorkers seem like assholes. Really? Well, I mean, now I'm not sure, but he sure made it seem like they all are, because New Yorkers are better than everyone, and this and that, which is, he was in Canada, so what the hell.
Because New York and Canada hate each other so much.
Right.
I think the only time that New York and Canada hate each other is during hockey playoff season.
Yeah, that's probably it.
And I mean...
Yeah. And people...
I don't know much about hockey, though, so I can't
figure out whose side of the Niagara Falls is better.
I'm not going to try to make any hockey jokes, because I don't know enough about hockey.
So. No, me neither. But, yeah, he did his thing, made some jokes, and then he got real pissed off all of a sudden and decided he was going to call Daniel Bryan out now. He wasn't going to wait for Backlash. He wanted Daniel Bryan out in the ring. They were going to finish it, settle the score before Backlash, and Daniel Bryan's music hits.
And Daniel Bryan did come out, didn't he, Travis?
Well, sort of. It was very 90s.
Let's continue on with our conversation from last night, shall we?
Yeah, it was very 90s. He had a midget come out dressed like Daniel Bryan with the wig and the tights and the kick pads and the beard.
The guy was pretty convincing.
He was good. He did like the whole yes hops down the whole ramp. He climbed up to the top turnbuckle and did the yeses and then hopped over.
Yeah.
It was good.
I mean, the beard left something to be desired.
Yeah, that was, yeah. What was his name? Did you write his name down?
Pierre.
Pierre.
Yeah. Pierre Lafort, if I believe correctly.
Little Pierre.
Little Pierre.
Yeah, I mean, he was good. I thought it was fun. He Big Cass gave him a shout out and then made him parade around the ring and bow. Well, first he was trying to. Big Cass was saying something.
Big Cass was just belittling him, making lots of short jokes. Belittling him.
Yeah, he's a midget.
He made a lot of short jokes and stuff like that.
And the midget was trying to yes kick his shins,
and Big Cass totally no-sold it.
Yep. Yes, he did.
Which That's fine.
Cornette's gonna be
But
pissed.
then he did end scene and introduced Little Pierre to the crowd. Said he was the hometown hero. Blah blah blah. Had him parade and then booted him. And continued to beat him down.
He gave the little fella a big boot, which it was a good bump.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I couldn't complain about
no,
it.
that was a good bump. It was good. Little Pierre made me proud.
Little Pierre took a big bump.
He did. Thing. Whatever. Segment.
Best part about the segment though, after he booted a midget, the entire Canadian crowd, the nicest crowd in the world, started chanting "asshole" at Cass.
Yeah, which is true.
He's kind of an asshole.
Rumor has it that they all met after the show and apologized to Cass personally, but we'll never know for sure.
I'm pretty sure we already know they're Canadians, so
they did. They all
did.
single
And
file
the
lined
Prime
up outside
Minister,
the arena.
The Prime Minister will probably be issuing a national apology on the news tomorrow.
Similar to how the Saudi Sports Authority people issued a. Oh, okay.
Similar.
Yeah.
So
Kind of completely different, but similar.
Yeah. Not enough French tonight.
No, I'm fine with that. Well, where do we go after asshole Casshole?
Casshole.
Oh, we were going to do a segment where Shinsuke Nakamura demanded a public apology from AJ Styles.
Yeah.
I think that statement in itself is amazing because Shinsuke as a heel is great. This is funny because AJ really hasn't done much of anything to Shinsuke.
Right.
And it's funny. And also Shinsuke no speak English. So
Yeah.
I guess maybe he understands it, or is he gonna have someone translate AJ's words to him later?
Maybe he was demanding a French apology.
Maybe. Regardless, for kayfabe, it's funny. I think it's good.
It was good. It was good TV.
I love heel Shinsuke.
Good TV. AJ came out. Renee was in the ring. Renee asked if the no DQ stipulation at Backlash favors AJ or Shinsuke. AJ went on a little rant and says pretty much, I know how to break the rules just as well as Shinsuke does, and I can use it to my advantage. Shinsuke's going to do what he's going to do. Let him come at me with the low blows. I'm still going to come out on top and retain my title. And then he said if he said it's an eye for an eye, and that if Shinsuke wants an apology, he needs to come out and get one for himself.
Right. And Samoa Joe came out, which we spoke about this yesterday. I love Samoa Joe. I love Samoa Joe on the mic. You alright? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. No,
You see something?
you said Samoa Joe, and I just had all these flashbacks of Samoa Joe and AJ Styles in the ring, and it really like hit me tonight. Like AJ Styles and Samoa Joe are
In WWE.
they're in WWE, and they're finally gonna actually likely have a program together.
Yeah, that's true.
And if they build this towards SummerSlam, I am all for that. I mean, like the two of them going at it for the WWE title at SummerSlam.
Right.
I'd say
10 years past the X Division title shot.
Yeah.
It should still be good.
Personally, what I would do is have you can have either Shinsuke or AJ win at Backlash, and then have a triple threat.
Yeah, you could.
The next pay-per-view.
You could.
I don't think you want to overexpose the feud.
No.
Especially between AJ and Samoa Joe, since it's fresh, it's new.
Right.
I mean,
and I don't want to.
It's fresh and new in WWE terms.
Right, and I don't want to continue to see AJ and Nakamura either go on for too much longer.
But if you're gonna continue that storyline, it's better to throw Joe into it.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I mean, then you've also got two heels, and you're stacking the odds up against AJ. I don't know. Whatever, it's weird.
Yeah, I mean, if you're, I don't know. It depends how they want to build it.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. Weird booking. Could be good, could be whatever. Regardless, I love Joe. Joe came out, did Rita's best, and talked massive shit on pretty much. He talked shit on Roman. He talked shit on AJ.
Yep.
And then we take a clip back into the ring.
Yep.
And there's Nakamura with his hand
Well, no, actually, no.
No.
What happened was Joe said that whoever wins, after he beats Reigns, he's coming for the title no matter who wins, right?
Right.
And then Nakamura's theme hit.
Oh,
and
yes.
Joe was up at the top of the ramp waiting for Shinsuke to come out, and he was like, come on, I'll beat you.
Yep.
I'll beat you up.
Yeah.
Real good like. And then...
Cut to the ring.
Then we cut to the ring.
Cut to the ring.
And
Shinsuke already is up AJ. Well, up between AJ's legs with the low blow.
all up in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked good. I was happy to see another low blow. Because it's just Shinsuke's shtick now.
Yeah.
And it's funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it's good because it's just constantly happening.
Right. And
You're
I
like,
said,
that son of a bitch.
and I said to you, I said, I really hope he hits the Kinshasa right now. And then he set up for it, and then it looked like he was going to fake him out. And then he went to the other corner and he hit it.
Yeah.
And it was just like, yes, that's exactly what I was waiting for. And then he just like taunted him for an uncomfortably long time before they ended the segment.
Yeah.
But Shinsuke's facial expressions,
Yeah.
as a heel especially, it's
Yeah.
just like everything about him.
There's just so
makes
much-
me believe that he is just a strange but awful
Right.
human being.
Yeah. Yeah, he sells it without saying really anything.
He doesn't have to,
No,
because
he's doing so
good.
good at doing it. His fucking facial expressions are... You can't beat him. I don't think there's anybody else better.
Dean Ambrose.
No, not Dean Ambrose. Yeah, not Dean Ambrose. Shinsuke's got it. Shinsuke's
Yeah.
like the guy.
Okay.
I think so.
I'm trying to think of somebody who competes with him, but no. All right.
Yeah, you can't
So,
really.
yeah.
Nobody's doing what he's doing. Not to that level, but
Is the camera gonna shut off on us anytime soon?
no, I don't think so. I think we're pretty good here.
What's up with that?
I don't know.
Kept shutting off on us yesterday.
Yeah, no,
Well, fine.
We're okay.
All
for
right.
now.
So next was it wasn't a whole lot going on. Becky was backstage apologizing to Asuka for costing
the match last
the
week.
match last week.
Oh, it was your first week on Smackdown last, and I fucked up. I botched it, and I made you lose your first match on Smackdown.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Then Asuka was like, forget about that. Let's focus on this week. Then Charlotte comes in, gives them a pep talk, and then Asuka said something I couldn't understand. I'm assuming it was French.
Yeah, because Asuka speaks fluent French.
Isn't that what everybody does in Montreal?
It sure seems to be that way. It was trendy yesterday.
Yep. We moved on from that. I think we came back from a commercial break. They had advertised a match between Xavier Woods and Sheamus.
Yep.
So, you were
Putting my son to bed again.
putting his son to bed.
I miss a little bit of wrestling here and there. It's kind of a shame.
Yeah, Xavier Woods versus Sheamus. It was a good match. Lots of interference from the outside, which helps in the grand scheme of things. I think they're both tag teams. You need to have that. I think that helps build up both the teams. But my favorite part, I told you about this.
Yeah, I wish I was
Cesaro.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Cesaro's outside the ring, and he's got his normal bar jacket on, and Xavier came outside of the ring, or got thrown out of the ring by Sheamus. Something happened that he was outside the ring, and Cesaro was like, hey kid, got some pancakes. And literally he has pancakes in the sleeve of his jacket here with prices on the different types of pancakes he's selling.
Like that back alley bootlegger.
Right, and
Yeah.
Corey Graves goes, he can't do that. He's selling pancakes out of his jacket. Those could be bootlegs.
Right.
So it was brilliant. Brilliant commentary. Brilliant match. It ended with a lot of outside interference from both teams. Xavier Woods picks up the victory over Sheamus with a small package roll-up type deal. So,
Which I think that's good. I mean, I think a win for Xavier Woods is good. People seem to forget like how good Xavier Woods is.
he's my favorite member of the New Day. I've always said that.
Yeah, people just really because for such a long time he wasn't really wrestling, especially
Right.
not singles.
Right.
So you just forgot that he was there. And then I just always assumed he was injured, or he wasn't like fully trained. I didn't really assume that because I know his career.
I assumed that he was just trying to get his master's degree or doctorate or whatever it was.
Yeah, that's kind of what I just thought too. Like maybe they just weren't going to use him because of his schooling and stuff for right now. But anyway, when he goes, he fucking goes. Kid is good. Not even kid. Dude is good. Guy is good. Yeah. So
his elbow drop thing is really neat too.
Yeah. It's nice that he got the win. Especially on a guy like Sheamus.
He's a really good wrestler.
Yeah.
Travis.
John.
You want to talk about what happened next? I don't.
No, because I wasn't here.
Oh yeah, you weren't.
I was putting my son to bed.
Oh yeah.
So
how about that?
Take it away.
Mandy Rouge. Mandy Rouge. Mandy Rouge.
Mandy
Rose.
More French.
Yeah.
Moulin Mandy Rouge.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
You fuck.
I know. Mandy Rose was in the back with Sonya Deville, and they're in Paige's office, and they're... Paige's office. I don't know if that's my Paige voice. I don't know.
It's
not
bad.
very good.
It's not bad. It is bad. It's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good. Not
good.
Not good.
So they're pretty much asking Paige, "Hey, we're so excited for you." That's not asking her anything.
It's not. It's a statement.
So they're stating to Paige that they're so happy for her that she's the general manager of SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, now that you're the general manager of SmackDown, we're Absolution. We're on the same show. You're gonna hook us up.
Favors.
Yeah. So they're like, the only question we have is which one of us is it gonna be? And Paige goes, and she points to Mandy Rose, and Mandy Rose gets all excited, and Sonya Deville gets excited for her, and then they're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I'm gonna get a women's title match." And then she's like, "No, wait a second. Oh, now hold on a minute, player." And she says that Mandy Rose is in fact not getting a SmackDown Women's Championship match.
But instead, she's going to go one-on-one with The Undertaker.
She's going to go one-on-one with the Great One, Becky Lynch.
Oh, that was fucking way off.
Yeah. I was too by calling Becky Lynch the Great One. I mean, she's great, but
Yeah.
in her own way.
Yeah.
So they're like kind of pissed, and they're like, "Well, what about favoritism? And what about us? What about us? What
Absolution.
about we're all Absolution?" And Paige just looked at them and said, "Absolution is dead." Actually, she said, "Baby girl, Absolution is dead."
Just like that.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, she said baby girl.
That's terrible.
She always has to say baby girl.
That's terrible. To me, see, that sucks. Not because it sucks because Absolution was like an amazing thing or anything.
Right.
But just because they weren't around for very long. You know what I mean? And then Paige was out, and Paige was back, and Paige was out, and Paige was back. I don't know. The whole thing seemed really weird. Like, the whole run of Absolution seemed weird. So, bringing them to SmackDown, I would have thought instead of just killing them right away, they could have done something.
Yeah, I guess they just really didn't want to make Paige a heel GM, which is fine, I guess. It's...
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, it's fine.
Anyway, after that, there was a vignette for Andrade Cien Almas.
Yes.
And Zelina Vega is talking about how everybody's wondering when Cien is coming to SmackDown Live, but they don't get to know. He'll show up when he's damn good and ready.
Yep.
And then Cien...
She said it's soon, though, so...
Yeah, so hopefully it's sooner rather than later.
Yeah. She says that we're not going to know when, but she told us it's soon.
It's like the second coming of Christ.
Yeah. We don't know for sure, but ballpark. Sometime. Soon.
Could be between now and next Tuesday.
Could even be a boat.
You know how much you've always wanted one of those.
Yeah.
And then Cien said something with the wind blowing really loudly, and I think he was also speaking French.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was one of those cell phone videos.
He
so
was
it was kind of
Yeah, he was
Audio
pandering.
quality wasn't great.
He was pandering to the Montreal crowd by speaking French. Right. Everybody popped for him, and yeah.
Don't know what the hell he said, but those French people ate it up.
They fucking love him.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, there was that, and then that brought us into our main event, which was another tag team match. This time it was a 6-woman tag team match, which is again furthering storylines like separately. Like Becky and Asuka are kind of doing this thing with the IIconics.
I guess
Carmella and Charlotte are doing this thing for the women's championship, obviously. But then it's like, because of the IIconics doing how they debuted on SmackDown, it's like almost like them and Carmella are like this weird little stable, but not really.
Yeah.
Nothing is official on it, but like they helped her, and now they're friends, and it's this thing. And for some reason, because Charlotte, like Asuka, Becky and Charlotte have been friends in the past, and they've been friends for a while. And Charlotte beat Asuka, so of course now Asuka and Charlotte are friends, because that makes sense.
So here's my thing on this. Like, you've got Charlotte feuding with Carmella. Fine, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But then you've got Becky, who's obviously working to some sort of program with Absolution, or the former Absolution. And
She is?
Yeah, that she's facing Mandy Rose next week.
Right.
Because they were mocking her backstage and stuff like that. So
I don't think that came up.
Yeah, I didn't mention that, but it was shown on TV that they were mocking her last week after her loss, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, when they were mocking her in the back, they did one of these, and hey,
Johnny Fingerguns over here.
I like that segment. That gets a work.
That was cool.
That was cool. I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Yeah. Sure.
But yeah, so Becky's going. It appears that Becky might be going to some sort of program with
Mandy Rose,
or just like Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville in general.
Okay, but why would they put one person into a feud
I don't
with a team
know.
unless
Maybe,
they take Asuka into it?
Right, and then what happens with the IIconics?
Yeah, but now why the hell are they a tag team?
I don't understand. I don't get it either, and that's what. And I'm wondering, with all of this going on, where does that leave Asuka?
In a tag team with Becky Lynch? Maybe they're
maybe or maybe not.
Yeah,
maybe Asuka.
Maybe they're trying to build. Maybe they're going to do this women tag title thing.
That's possible.
And they just need women bodies to fill tag teams.
That's fine. I don't particularly want to see Becky and Asuka.
Neither do I.
As a tag team, but anyway, so the match was fine.
Yeah,
it was a standard tag team match.
I mean, I thought it picked up more towards the end. There was more going on. I thought.
Yeah. Travis and I disagreed on something. Carmella took a spear from Charlotte,
where she bumped pretty much right on her ass, her tailbone. It was like a John Cena-esque bump.
But I personally thought it made Charlotte's spear look really impactful compared to normal.
Charlotte's spears aren't great, so it's not.
I guess that's not hard to do, but
yeah, I mean, anything is a step up from shit.
Don't talk down on Carmella.
I'm not. I'm saying Charlotte's spears are shit.
Yeah, but
so
you're downplaying what Carmella did in the ring with Charlotte tonight. And I don't really appreciate that.
Well, I am, because I told you flat out that
I don't appreciate what you're doing right now.
Yeah. Well, whatever. I don't appreciate your face.
Diss my girl.
Consider your girl dissed, I guess. I also like Carmella. I don't know what his fucking deal is.
Perhaps we won't be having predictions for Sunday's Backlash. Perhaps I'll see you in the ring for this belt instead. If you keep,
Nope.
No? Whatever.
Nope.
It was worth a try.
Yeah.
He's scared.
No, the match was good. I mean, I thought Billie Kay does weird stuff. Like, she just doesn't... I don't know. She's not a great...
She's green.
Yeah, she is.
I mean, she's been in NXT for a long enough time that she shouldn't be really green, but I mean, she's still learning. She's on the main roster working with newer people. So she's learning. Give her time and let's see what she does.
Peyton Royce is looking better every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
She did. She You know, she sold her ass off tonight.
Yeah.
She sold off for everybody. She was bumping and feeding. Good heel work.
Charlotte did her high spot moonsault.
Yeah.
That she always seems to not hit anybody.
No, yeah, and she landed literally right in between. I think it was Carmella and Billie Kay.
Probably.
I think.
Maybe. Yeah, because at the same time, I think that was like when Asuka was making Peyton tap out.
Yeah.
So, Peyton Royce tapped out. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
But if you're watching this, you've probably already watched SmackDown.
Yeah.
So.
Now you're just listening to us talk about it.
Yeah, which is stupid. What a waste of your time.
Yeah, stupid.
Dumbass.
I'm just kidding. You're not stupid. Subscribe. I
You're
love you.
totally a dumbass.
You're not.
Why would you
You're
want to
not.
watch us?
You're not. I love you. Subscribe.
He doesn't really love you.
I do, though.
He loves your subscription.
I love the subscription, but I love the fact that you did it, which in turn makes me love you.
Anyway, so that's all we have for SmackDown Live. Am I right?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you have anything else to say about SmackDown?
The only thing I can really say about it is, except for like the Shinsuke and AJ Joe thing, SmackDown didn't do shit for me. It's a go-home show again to a pay-per-view, and it sucked.
Carmella's team lost. I didn't like that. You know that.
Yeah, I mean, I just
No, I agree. It was a
Going into
go-home
pay-per-views.
show. It was a go-home show with a lot of missed opportunities.
yeah. And you didn't have Shane wasn't there, Daniel Bryan wasn't there.
Bludgeon Brothers not there.
Yeah, your
Usos
tag team
not
champions
there.
were not there. Your main tag, your number one contenders for the tag titles not there.
Yeah.
You had top guys. I mean, you had top guys like AJ
Revival
and
was not
Shinsuke.
there.
AJ and Shinsuke were not in matches.
No, they weren't.
No.
So, yeah, lots of missed opportunities this week. However, this Sunday is WWE Backlash on the WWE Network, which you can sign up today and get your first month free.
This is true. I actually also saw pictures for a promotion that they're doing right now, where you can sign up now and get your first 3 months for 99 cents.
Wow.
99 fucking cents.
That's a good deal.
For 3 months.
But you know what's even better than that? You can subscribe to our channel below for absolutely free.
That's true, you can. You can also follow us on our social media pages for free, which is Twitter and Instagram are both at IAW Wrestling, and Facebook is facebook.com/it'sawork.
Don't forget to click the little bell icon. If you do that,
Thumbs up, like it.
if you click the little bell icon, what's it gonna do?
Oh, it's going to notify you the next time that we upload a video. So you can come right back here and see more of these delightful faces.
Yeah, we sure are delightful. Anyway, I've been John with It's a Work,
I'm Travis.
and we'll see you next time.
Jesus, dude. Chris Angel looks like fucking shit.
Yeah, he does.